All right, now welcome to SC Custom Designs. This is a very exciting moment for me in creating what we're calling the church stool. So this is going to be a unit where the speakers on our Wednesday and Sunday services will sit. And currently they're sitting on this, that, or the other. Nothing, I guess, that looks terribly comfortable. And so what I did is I offered to make this bench, and it is basically done with all of its construction. And I'm going to break apart the pieces literally for you. We're going to do a reverse dry fit, and we do dry fits to make sure, well, everything's going to fit and go together. So let me go ahead and break this down. I did want to show you my original design. It's my original design, and it essentially, yeah, I would say it kind of looks like that. It has the measurements in there. That's the most important part of how high up you want a thing to be when you're setting. So, all right, I have decorative pieces that came out of the legs, like literally. And originally, I was going to do something like this, or like this. Just going back and forth, toying with what is it that I want to do. Didn't I go ahead and lose one of these? I'm a woodworker. I can make another one, right? But I think what I'm going to do is take one away, rip them in half, and then just put one in the middle on both sides. So this being the front. All right, so let me go ahead and tip this a little bit for you so that you can see the top. And again, look up the series on how I made every piece and how it came to be its completed design. I just went by the seat of my pants, prayed, and said, Lord, thank you for giving me ideas. So down here we have Romans 10:15 that I routed in with the state font from Rockler, not sponsored by Rockler, but state font Rockler kit. They have 3 sizes, but again, you can look up the old videos, the previous videos. So let's go ahead and reverse engineer this for you. First thing we'll do is we'll take off the top. All right, and there's the top. Flip it around. That's where the legs go in. Okay, be very careful to keep this in its orientation because I have to put it back again. That being said, you're going to want to go ahead and write in there where things came from. And we'll achieve that by doing this. We'll write Aleph, Bet. These are Hebrew letters, Gimel, and Dalet. So basically A, B, C, D-ish, okay? So, and then we're going to write same thing on the front here. Aleph, Bet, Gimel. I'll write it up here. Dalet. We'll write this here. We'll just have to erase it, sand it back down. Okay, so we get the idea. Now, how I attached this to the legs was by dowels. Look up how I did that. And what I'll do is put glue in there. It's going to be tricky. We'll go ahead and we'll put glue in there. And it shouldn't go anywhere. Oh! Behold its vulnerability. Okay, so I'll take this leg out. I'll put them on that corner. Take this leg out, put them on this corner. Let's do it like this. Take this one. I think I took the pegs out. Yep. The dowels. And these guys just don't want to come out at the moment. Put him on this corner. I think I went in a little bit too far. Okay. Let's see if he'll fall down for me a little bit. Always a way to do a thing. We'll grab a screw. This is what happens on my videos. Screw that in a little bit. Pull it out. There we go. Adapt. Overcome. There you have it. That's how easy it is to pull it apart. And there's that Romans 10:15. Behold how good, my words, it is for the feet of them. Blessed are the feet of them that preach the good news. It's a part of that scripture. And here you can see, basically I used a dowel jig to dowel through here all the ways in onto this other side. Okay, so that's going to be really, really strong construction. The next steps for me is to actually glue it up and then do my final sanding. I sanded, started off with 80 grit all the ways up to 1,500 grit, which basically makes this feel smoother than your skin. Was it necessary? Not really. It's just something I wanted to do. And so next we're going to be staining it with a min wax. I'm not sponsored by min wax. I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. Two-way software guy in the daytime. Lunch, nights, weekends here in my wood shop. Min wax, and it is called Jacobine. So it's basically like a black. It's actually not Jacobine. It's some other thing called black, I believe. And then we're going to put many coats of Danish oil, probably like a satin oil on it. We'll see what happens there. And then it'll be ready to present to the church. I want to thank you for watching. It's been a real fun journey. This is about the time where I get a little bit sad because, you know, as woodworkers, when we're working on a project, we really put our heart and our soul into it. If you're not, well, maybe it's not your passion. So I want to thank you for coming in. As I dismount you and say goodbye, I'm just going to show you a few things. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you wouldn't know about any of this. This is my basement. Well, real quick here, just show you some things. I made this several years ago. This is an independent leaning ladder, meaning it doesn't need to really lean against the wall, although I've made those styles that do. And if we come over here, this will be the last thing I'll show you, is a munitions box that I made my brother-in-law out of dovetail, but this is pintail, and it's been sitting here unfinished. While we're here, I made this. You can look that up. This stops the heat from going to the second floor in a very fancy way. All right, that's it. We're going to let you go. This may be, I would say, I hesitate to say this is the last video, but this is second to the last video. But we'll see. When it comes to staining, if you have any experience staining, you know that it's very tricky and it's really easy to mess up. Can you fix them? Whatever. For example, if you, let's just say take the brush or the wool's lamb, whatever it is, however you're going to apply the product, and you drip onto your raw wood, you're going to see that drip if you don't rectify it immediately. So there is a method on how to do that. So because I'm a one-man show, I probably won't show that aspect. You'll just see the finished product. But we'll talk about it when we get there. Thank you very much for watching my channel. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up. Leave your comments. We'll get back to you sooner or later. That means me, we. I am the one part of SE Custom Designs. The other part is my lovely one that does not woodworking, but so many other things like making wedding dresses, time period pieces, and on and on and on. But let's say our goodbye. Shalom uvecha lechavarim shali b'aretz Yisrael. Goodbye to my friends in Israel. That's Hebrew. And masalami to my friends, Arabic friends. I lived in Israel. That's why I keep saying that. And tutzins, Afrikaans. Goodbye. Zaijian. That's Mandarin, mainland China, or goodbye as well. Take care. Stay safe in the woodshop. And let's just keep pumping out the projects. Thanks for watching.